I had two options while choosing my college. A BITS Hyderabad seat in Electrical and NIT Trichy in Mechanical. I asked my father what to choose. He said anything was fine. But deep down, both of us knew BITS was too expensive to afford at that stage. So I got NIT Trichy Mechanical in 6th round. But later, I found out none of my friends were going into Mechanical. I also started learning about the pros and cons of the branch and I realized it wasn't for me. Luckily, I got NIT Calicut through CSAB and it turned out to be one of the best things that ever happened to me. But the dilemma I went through in that phase, I'll never forget it. And if you just pass your 12th, congratulations. You're about to go through the exact same thing. Branch or college, private or government, near home or far away. Everyone has an opinion and none of them agree. I'm not going to add to that noise. I'm just going to tell you what I wish someone had told me before I made my first choice. Passion first. Know why you're choosing. Before anything else, ask yourself one question. Do you actually care about a specific field? Like if you genuinely love mechanical or civil or any core branch, go for it. But if you don't have a strong preference, and most of you don't, and that's fine. Default to a branch that touches electronics or computers. ECE, EEE, CSE, IT. And about CSE specializations, AI, data science, cyber security, all of it. Don't lose sleep over which one. Unless you are at a top IIT, you will end up applying for the same jobs as regular CSE graduate next to you. The tag on the degree rarely changes the outcome. Number 2, ROI, what you are actually paying for. Before you fall in love with the campus, do the math. I have watched my friends paying 6 lakhs a year at a private college, which accounts to 24 lakhs over 4 years. And finally, they walk out with a 3 LP offer. And some of them don't even get that. That's not a degree, that's a deposit you don't get back. Meanwhile, at some colleges, you are paying around 1 lakh a year. Some students get scholarships and finish the old BTech for under 2 lakhs. And the best part is, their placement averages are 5 to 10 times higher. Always look at the placement to fee ratio, what you are paying versus what graduates are actually walking out with. The cost of being wrong about an expensive college is much higher than people admit. College versus branch, which one actually wins? This is the question everyone gets stuck on. The answer depends on what you are comparing. Same branch, different tiers of college wins. If it's a tier 3 IIT versus a top NIT for the same branch, I would take the top NIT every time. Don't chase the IIT tag for its own sake. Look at the actual placements, the labs, the people. The tag alone doesn't guarantee anything. Same tier, different branches. Like CSE at a tier 2 IIT versus mechanical at top IIT, I would blindly take CSE. The first 70% of companies that come for placements only open the form for CS and circuit branches. Core branches don't even get a shot at most software roles. Like same tier, same branch. Now location is the tiebreaker. I picked NIT Calicut ECE or NIT Durgapur CSE because I didn't want to live in North India and ECE is fine for me. But if it had been mechanical versus CSE in that same comparison, I would have packed for Durgapur without thinking. So the order is college comes first, then branch, then location. Fourth one, don't pick a college because your friend is going there. I know, it's tempting. I have spent 2 years grinding for JEE next to this person and the idea of doing it all alone feels miserable. It is the hard part. In most cases, you won't even stay close to that friend by the end of 4 years. New people, new wings, new clubs, different schedules. College is supposed to get you out of your comfort zone. Go where it makes sense for you and honestly, stay in a hostel if you can. If possible, leave your home state. You'll hardly go home more than once every 4 months anyway. And that little bit of distance forces a kind of growing up that nothing else does. Don't bank on changing your branch later. A lot of students join thinking, it's fine, I'll just switch to CSE after first year. Please don't make that your plan. Most colleges have killed branch change entirely. Where it still exists, the cutoffs are brutal. You're competing with the toppers of your batch for maybe 5 or 6 seats. I have watched friends grind through first year for that switch and miss it by a 10th of a CGPA. Join with the branch you are okay committing to 4 years. If the switch happens, treat it as bonus, not a plan. The drop trap. Dropping a year for IIT sounds reasonable on paper. Take a year, prepare harder, and a better college, problem solved. In reality, I know 2 people who dropped. One of them did get into IIT Madras. That story exists and it's the one everyone tells you. The other ended up actually where he started. Sometimes even worse. A whole year of his life gone. And most importantly, his confidence levels go down. If you are considering a drop, be honest about which of those 2 you are going to be. Most students underestimate the discipline a gap year demands demands and overestimate how much they will improve. If you don't have a specific structured reason, what was holding you back this year that you are going now to fix, don't do it. 7. How to actually research a college. Most students pick colleges based on friends, cousins' advice or a random YouTube video. Don't do that. What actually works is, forget NIR ranking. Find alumni from that college on LinkedIn, send them a short, polite message. 2 lines. What's the placement scene really like and what's the campus like? Most people are happy to respond. Then go to the college subreddit like JMN's Reddit. The specific college sub, if one exists. Current students complain, rant, share screenshots of placement spreadsheets. That's where the real story lives. And how to read placement data without getting fooled. When a college tells you average package 12 LPA, your default reaction should be skepticism. Yeah, I mean, take an example from my own college, NIT Calicut 2024 placements. Like the overall package was around 12.4 LPA. That sounds great. And the median was around 10.2 LPA. Still good, but already 2 lakhs lower. And the highest package that year was 43.24 LPA. One or those 2 big offers from a private company improve the average by a full lakh. CSC that year averaged 19.21 LPA, which is real, but ECE's number sat lower and mechanical even more lower. Branch-wise breakdowns tells you 10 times more than the headline number. So here are 3 things to actually check. The median, not the average. Number 2, the branch-wise breakdown, not the overall. 3rd, the percentage of students placed and what kind of jobs those placements actually are. If only 60% of the batch got offers, the average package among them doesn't help if you end up in other 40%. Ask what those jobs are. If a big chunk are sales or BPO roles dressed up as tech offers, that headline number is hiding a much darker story. If a college won't share these numbers, that itself is your answer. Location and campus life matter more than you think. You are going to live in this place for 4 years, not just study, live. Think about the city, the weather, the food, what can you do on a Sunday evening. If the nearest decent restaurant is an hour away, that compounds. If the campus is in the middle of nowhere and you need to travel 3 hours every time you want to catch a movie or do some shopping, that affects your mood in ways you won't notice until month 6. This isn't a soft factor, this is your mental health for 4 years. So don't underestimate it. Number 10, clubs and extracurriculars. Be honest with yourself. I'm probably underrating cultural clubs because they just weren't my thing. A lot of meetings felt like noise to me. Some of my friends genuinely found their people there. So take this one with a pinch of salt. And what I saw clearly work is clubs like music clubs, filmmaking clubs, and the technical clubs. The rule is simple. Ask what you want from the club. If you are getting it, stay. If you are not, leave without guilt. And you may ask a doubt, Bhaiya, but I'm in ECE, will I have time to learn CS topics? 100% yes. The college reality nobody wants to admit is, you are going to study just a night before the exams. The rest of the semester, you have far more free time than you realize. Use it. Branch is not the barrier, discipline is. And once you are past first year, the name of your college starts to matter less every month. What gets you placed is your skills, your projects, your internships. 2 students from the same college and same branch can have completely different outcomes based purely on what they built. The one thing above everything else, if you remember nothing from this video, remember this. The single biggest factor in how your 4 years go is the people around you. Not the college tag, not the branch. The friend circle you build in your first year quietly decides your habits, your mindset, your projects, and most of your memories. They are also the reason I have stories worth telling about college at all. So when you are picking a college, picking a branch, picking a hostel, yes, do all the analysis, but also pay attention to the kind of people you will be around. Be intentional about it from day 1. Make your 4 years count.